Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Adam, and this is 4 Chords to Fingerstyle. We're going to be taking a look at Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. In part 1 of this video, I showed you how to play the chords and the melody, and in today's video, we're going to look at how to make that into a fingerstyle guitar arrangement. If you're into arranging for the fingerstyle guitar, check out in the link in the description. I left my 10-step blueprint there. You can download it for free. And we're gonna jump into this video now. As in part 1, we are on the capo on the 2nd fret here, and we're gonna try to use the original guitar part as much as we can to incorporate it into our fingerstyle guitar arrangement. So I'm gonna try to use this voicing as much as possible, and this voicing here. Retain this voicing for E minor. I've got a ticket. So we can kind of get that melody there cross stringed here. I've got a ticket to anywhere. So we can really just use the melody right there with those 2 chord voicings. So that all worked great. And maybe we'll make a deal very similar. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Alright, so we repeat that phrase twice. Now the melody goes up to this B here. So we're going to use this C major 7 voicing. Any place is better. So we really want to incorporate this melody right here. Starting from 0, this, I'm going to use this E minor voicing here. Starting from 0, got nothing to lose. So we have the E minor to the DF4. And then we're going to repeat that same phrase again with a slightly different rhythm. Maybe I'll make something. Cool. And then for me, myself, I got nothing to prove. Me, myself, I've got. Then nothing is the D chord, so we're going to use this voicing here. That melody in there too. Myself, I got nothing to prove. Takes us back to that little interlude. Verse 2 is similar to verse 1. You're going to see there's a little bit of a variance in the rhythm. You got a fast car. I got a plan to get us out of here. I've been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. So it's kind of cool here to use octaves to your advantage. When there's a lot of repetition in one note, it can get a little bit tiresome to keep repeating the same string. So using this kind of open string that's like a drone going back and forth helps break up that repetition, and also it uses the guitar's strengths, which is arpeggios and sustaining the sound more. So it's going to help make the whole thing flow much more between your fingers too, because you can use multiple strings. Never drive too far. Just cross the border into the city. There it is. Back to the interlude, so I'm not going to repeat that again. We're going to jump to verse 3, which is a little bit different still. See, my old man's got a problem. He lives with a bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for work. So sometimes, when there's a lot of syllables, I might choose to cut them down just a little bit, because you're still going to get the essence of what the melody is. For instance, he says his body's too old. Instead of doing all those syllables, he says his body's too old. I just take the main structure of that melody and I play it, and I fill it in with other chord tones to fill the space. love how it goes up that whole step. When Mama went off and left him, she takes she out, wanted more to life than he could give. I said, take that out. Somebody's got to take care of him. So I went to school and that's what I did. So you see how I'm taking out some of the pickup notes? It's just gonna make it sound a little bit like it has more space. It allows it to breathe a little bit. The difference between, you know, someone singing it and someone playing it on guitar is we have to deal with shifts. So some of these notes are just very light pickups, and to do that jump you probably could do it, but it would take a little bit more effort, and sometimes it's really just not worth the effort to do that. So you can decide what you want to do there. Pre-chorus, same basically. Now here, is it fast? Is it fast? Just to make this a little different, I kind of like doing glissando up to the fast. So you fast, is it fast enough to fly? You gotta make a decision. Tonight, let it this way. Back to our interlude. This is gonna take us to the chorus. Right there, we need to have a pickup. So I remember when we were. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out on the E minor, play the open D. So I remember when we were. So I get the harmony of the D chord with just that open D. I like to do the backbeat here because it just provides a little bit more energy since it's the chorus. So I remember when we were driving, turning our cars, speed so fast, we're like girls. This D chord is one that I find to be challenging just because to play it without having extra notes that are not sounding in the chord is difficult. We still want it to sound like a D chord, but really we only have like 2 strings to play this on because the melody is the open G. And if I play the F sharp with the G at first, it kind of clashes. And that comes later on in that phrase, so I don't want to play that. So what can I do? I can play 2 Ds together, I can play a D and an A together. At least that gives it a sound of like a fourth, which is a little bit more harmonic than just an octave. So I'm going to do that. And then this is going to go down to the F sharp. And I can use the open G there. If I hit these 2 strings together, I know they're gonna sound okay together, as long as I mute that that low 6th string. So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast, we're like girls. Let's say out before the sun comes So now we're going to put this all together, play it through from the beginning and see how it sounds. if you want to get that blueprint on how I arrange any song for fingerstyle guitar, I'm going to leave it in the link in the description. Let me know what songs you want to hear me cover and arrange for guitar. I'll be happy to do them for you. So leave that in the comments, guys, and I hope you have a great one. I'll see you in the next video.